I'm standing in front of the remains of Fort George, an iconic fort here in this park. In 1758, General Abercrombie was here in this park with 8,000 British soldiers with the intent of going north to drive the French out of Fort Carillon. Unfortunately, the fight was a disaster for the British. They lost, they pulled back here, they left this park area, went back down to Albany, and in 1759, General Jeffrey Amherst came north with the intent to try to take Fort Carillon also. When General Amherst got here, he realized there was a need for a strategic fortification here, and therefore asked Colonel Montresor to design what was to become Fort George, a four-bastion fort, which was supposed to be the largest in North America. As this was being constructed in 1759, Amherst went north with the British to drive the French again out of Fort Carillon. At this point, the French were in a very weakened state for many reasons. They blew up Fort Carillon, moved north, blew up Fort St. Frederick, and continued back up to Quebec. Amherst found himself at Crown Point, a much better strategic location to build a fort. He sent word down to Montresor to stop building Fort George and build His Majesty's Fort at Crown Point. At that point, only one bastion was done at Fort George, and it was closed in and became only a single bastion fort here that had a small barracks in it that could hold up to 100 men, as well as bomb-proofs within the walls to protect men from any incoming cannon fire, as well as storage place and area for soldiers to remain.
Fort George played an important role in the early part of the American Revolution as well. The fort was captured by the Americans in 1775, at about the same time Ticonderoga and Crown Point were captured by the same army. The fort also served as General Schuyler's headquarters for the Quebec campaign in 1775 and 1776, and was the site of the smallpox hospital for the retreating army in 1776. In 1777, the fort was captured by General John Burgoyne, on his way south to his defeat at Saratoga. It was garrisoned by the Americans after that. It was really kind of quiet here until 1780, when Major Christopher Carleton came south with a force to raid basically the upper Hudson Valley and on into the Schoharie Valley. That was their intent, in an effort to basically draw the Americans' attention away from Cornwallis in the south.